He was there. He was there. Silence didn't want to talk. I saw Silence earlier.
There you are.
Oh, I can talk to her.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon.
Yeah.
You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just
if it's not
shop
personal, which phone brand do you use? Samsung.
but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't.
Oh, good. Okay.
I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more.
Okay.
So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Okay. Don't expect any relationship though. Just don't. Yeah. So what is the? You asked what is the? Sure, I can write that. Hold on. Samsung. That's what I use. That's my phone. That's the phone I use. That brand of phone I use. All right. Let's ask questions here. What's in the Zenith base?
Break into the Zenith base. What can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends.
Fair enough.
Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way.
All right.
There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
Oh, lovely.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit.
Huh.
After
No worries.
hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Ah, all right. So, so mostly use iPhones. Yeah, that seems to be the case. A lot of people use iPhones.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it.
Yeah, of course he has.
It bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Ah, no more gifts. Thank you, Elf. Talk about you and Elizabeth.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She
God, I
was
love that fact.
visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity.
Okay.
It also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab.
Ah.
After Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. a most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time.
Oh, thank you.
I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Your house.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm.
Click,
A safe
click.
place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you
All right.
wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical.
This is true.
I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She
That house.
needed its shelter even more than I did.
Fair enough. Okay, so your time with the
You
Zenith.
said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were.
Lots of talking again.
But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence
Okay.
the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why we're having this conversation, is because you actually did that. So, all right, tell me about the other Zeniths. Let's go with Eric.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
Good question.
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military
good point.
company. A band of cutthroats, in other words.
Water.
Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it.
By the way,
But
Elf,
Sirius, he proceeded to virtual reality simulations.
I have commands now. Check out my commands.
As violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
You can actually, on TikTok now, you can actually give me commands where I can drink water or stretch.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
All right, Gerard. Going to Gerard next.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
True.
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
One second. There we go. Uh,
When I was in the
Stanley.
canyons of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones.
Oh,
When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality.
oh, cool.
Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
Yeah.
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed.
Damn.
He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
Oh yeah. And more than that, it's going the exact same way as it used to.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who
Feeling sleepy, huh?
lost their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions.
Ah.
Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
Ah.
Like a cult?
In a way, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, yeah.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
All right, and the rest of them.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess, all selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not
Most.
There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful.
Okay.
She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements.
Oh, okay.
Then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation.
Oh boy.
His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Yeah. You think you'd be peaceful, not warmongerers. That's all for now.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then.
All right.
And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
I hope so.
I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
We'll see about that. We'll see that. We'll see about that. And this is back to my place. Oh, what's this? Hello.
Tilda had a history. The more I learn about her life, the more complicated it seems.
Yeah.
She saw something good in Tilda. I don't know what exactly, but seems like it was enough. For a while, at least.
All right. Got nothing to type out there. Okay. Back out we go. All right.
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you. I just know they meant a lot to you, and well.
Thank you, Aaron.
Aw. Anything I do down